Weekend edition, Danielle Noyce here for the 1 Degree Outside Weather Network. Maybe you're watching this video on our 24/7 weather channel. That's right, and first and only for New England. Turn on your smart TV, try it out, open up the YouTube app and search 1 Degree Outside Network. We are always on anytime, anywhere at 1degreeoutside.live as well if you're on a computer or tablet, and you can tap to watch on the home screen of our app too. It's free. Thousands of 5-star reviews. Keep spreading the word, and welcome to the new people who have downloaded our app, especially in the last couple of weeks. We appreciate you. If you want some more tips on how to use our app.1degreeoutside.com. You can pinpoint our location, and that's what it's all about, right? Location, 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 especially this weekend when there's a little bit of everything on the way. So here's the setup, and then we'll zoom in. We've got an area of low pressure coming out of the mid-Atlantic that is going to lift north. Mild enough for rain in southern New England, but cold enough for a wintry mix and some snow in northern New England as the storm center passes near or over Cape Cod Saturday night into early Sunday, and then colder air comes in on the backside of the system. So some mountain snow showers and squalls during the day on Sunday. Colder start to next week, near seasonable, but cooler than we've been in most areas. A little wave of low pressure with some snow showers in far northern New England. Then another disturbance, but doesn't come in until the middle of the week. Middle and end of next week gets a little bit interesting with multiple things to watch. So we'll keep you posted on that. Let's zoom in and time things out for our Saturday then. Clouds increasing, most of us dry through the morning, through the afternoon, although the south coast gets into some scattered showers as early as late morning and midday. These will expand northward over the course of the afternoon to the Mass Turnpike, mid to late afternoon, to the Mass New Hampshire border, late afternoon to early evening. So it's going to be a chilly rain with temperatures running generally 35 to 40. And actually, as the sun sets and this evening, we get a little bit of cooler air, a drop in the temperature, maybe by a degree or two. So right along the Mass New Hampshire border and Mass Vermont border, there will be some localized wintry mix. So some sleet, some freezing rain briefly, snow, you notice, expanding across northern New England. So conditions do deteriorate on the roads for our Saturday evening and night. It's a sloppy mess. This is the late evening through the overnight, some downpours, wintry mix in between, snow in far northern New England comes down at a good clip, and then it all departs. But wait a sec. For our Sunday, there will be another round that fills in with some showers in southern New England and pockets of snow that will continue in northern New England. Temperatures do go 35 to 40 Sunday, still in southern New England. It's colder to the north, mountain snow showers and squalls through the afternoon, and then the Cape hangs on to a little bit of rain through the afternoon before it tapers off. We may end as a couple wet snowflakes, no impact though in far southern New England, with some lingering pockets of snow for us in northern and eastern Maine through Sunday afternoon and evening. So how much snow? This is pretty much a non-event for southern New England. That said, the farther north you go, there will be a little bit that comes down, a coating to an inch generally for our Saturday evening and night. And in far northern New England, the blues here indicate a widespread 2 to 4 inch snowfall event. Although, right where we want it, for ski country, there will be some locally higher totals. So if I zoom in here, some of the deeper blues and the purples here up the spine of the Green Mountains and also into far northern New Hampshire and northwest Maine, there will be some 6 to 8 and maybe even 8+ inches of snow that falls over the duration of this weekend with elevation. Meanwhile, there will be some slick spots. So travel does go downhill for our Saturday evening and night in those areas. And in terms of icing, this is not an outage event. This is not a full-fledged ice storm. But you know, you've heard us say it before. All it takes is literally a trace of ice to really slicken things up. So places like the Berkshires, perhaps briefly northern Worcester County and southwest New Hampshire, extending up through central Vermont, the Lakes region, into northern New Hampshire, northwest Maine, and perhaps briefly just a trace across the Maine coastline too, and southern Maine. There will be some spots that have a little bit of freezing rain and sleet that mix in. So just do yourself a favor and leave some extra time if you do have to be traveling Saturday evening through the overnight and Sunday morning too. In terms of rainfall, or when you melt the precipitation down, in the case of central and northern New England, it's about a 1/4 inch or so, but a 1/2 inch to perhaps as much as an inch along the south coast, where we get a little bit of enhancement with that wave of low pressure going by. Again, the steadiest rain falling Saturday night into Sunday morning in those spots. High temperatures for our Saturday will be in the 40s, 30s to the north. And then through the overnight, yes, with temperatures near freezing through the interior of southern New England, with elevation in the northern half of New England, there will be localized tough travel in those spots. Sunday, we're still up around or just over 40 in southern New England, 30s to the north, and then the coldest spots from central to northern Maine where we're at or below freezing, but the wind does kick up, particularly by Sunday evening and night. So for the Pats at Gillette Stadium, 30s dropping into the upper 20s, and it will feel like the 20s dropping into the teens. So we're bundled up. The wind may gust 20 to 30 miles per hour, particularly towards the end of the game. So it will be kind of a biting wind, but it's certainly, we've had colder January games here for this time of the year. You're bundled up and you're doing all right if you're layered up. Sunday night, the actual temperatures drop back into the 20s and teens to the north with that gusty breeze. Not a damaging wind, but it does add a chill. So the wind chill's running in the teens for most spots to maybe some lower 20s in far southern New England. Monday, we don't get out of the 30s. Pretty typical for January. Sun and increase in clouds, a couple of snow showers develop in far northern New England. The feels like forecast on Monday only running in the teens north and 20 south, with that wind again kicking up with some gusts over about 20 miles per hour. So ski country, snowmobiling, snowboarding, we do okay here, at least hanging on to some of the colder air, and we get back into it with some of the accumulating snow this weekend and then the cold air returning. Snowsports.onedegreeoutside.com, the only winter weather forecast you need. Scan the QR code on your screen. It's part of our membership opportunities. We've got 4 of them. The Snow Sports is part of the 1 Degree Outside enthusiasts, but we got the Inside Track, just dropped a new podcast a few days ago, Fuel the Forecast to help support our mission, and 1 Degree Outside Champions. If you want to shout out in our video, Gate City Reflexology and Massage, up in Nashua, New Hampshire, whole body wellness rooted in care. You can give Bobby Lynn a call and make your appointment today. And O'Brien's Garden Center in Danvers, Massachusetts for all of your gardening center needs. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. We'll see you with Sunday Evening Essentials.